Hello, you are watching video number 3 of the series where I'm sharing some amazing but easy hacks to heal from trauma by rewiring your body and brain. These practices are grounded in neuroscience and psychology, offering practical steps to support your journey towards recovery. These methods work right away to help you release intense emotions, and they are not so hard as you might be assuming. So, hack number 3 is expressing yourself creatively and channeling emotions into healing. How to do that? What is that? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. See, emotions means energy in motion. So when you release this energy through any kind of creative expression, you are going to feel better by the time you are completing that activity in that moment. So it works right away. Imagine your mind as a teapot, quietly sitting on a stove. Life turns up the heat and you feel stress, pain, grief, anger, which also trigger past traumas. All of this keep building the pressure in the body and mind. If this steam, this energy has no release, the teapot shakes, whistles, and finally overflows in the form of extreme reactions. Creative expression is the release valve. That's how we let that pressure out before we explode. Hello and welcome everyone. If you are new here, my name is Ria and I am a certified mental health professional. I am grateful to share that I have helped hundreds and hundreds of people in my practice of about more than 10 years, helping people overcoming mental and emotional health issues using neuroscience-based information, tips, techniques, and skills that anyone can easily practice in daily life. Now, let us explore how and why this works. Interestingly, creative expression is often judged and labeled as waste of time, waste of money, and waste of energy. This is really sad because it's such an interesting, fun, easy, and cost-effective way to give real happiness to yourself. But due to lack of awareness and scientific knowledge, people think and believe that only rich people have the luxury of self-expression through art. Well, let us try to understand what creative expression is, why it works so fast, and how it contributes to brain's neuropathways, and most importantly, how it relaxes your nervous system. I would love to share a story of one of my real client. To protect her privacy, let us call her Maya. When she came to meet me, for years she felt hollow inside, not from some single traumatic event, but from years of emotional dismissal, unspoken fears, and invisible wounds. She was not someone who cried easily, went to others, and shared her real pains. On the outside, she was fine, but inside, she feels fake, hollow, empty, and worthless. After a few discussions, I advised her to write daily and write in the form of a story as if she's a writer, novel writer, and she's writing a fiction novel. I told her she doesn't have to even tell her friends or anyone about this new hobby. And since she was so good in keeping secrets, she liked this idea. I told her to write in the form of a story because people who have never acknowledged and expressed their real emotions and feelings to others and even to themselves, suddenly expressing it could be very hard and fearful for them, even if they opening up only with themselves. But when you are writing as an observer, their mind will have no excuse to resist and withdraw. She started with writing just a few sentences each day, one or two paragraphs. I had advised her to write freely. No plan, no structure, just raw, unfiltered truth of the characters of her story. She said it was hard, but and quite strangely painful to observe, acknowledge, and express the pain of her characters in the story. But she kept doing it as a quiet ritual. Within a week, this writing started giving her immense peace and some strange freedom. Not only that, she started feeling more confident and brave in self expression. Now she started expressing herself fearlessly with others. Earlier, she was only speaking to please them or to cover up her real feelings and opinions. She also finds that now she doesn't depend on others to feel happy. She was able to recognize that her internal happiness had only attracted and created empty and unauthentic relationships, just like her inner state of mind. And that's why she was not happy. Even if she was presenting herself as a happy person and she was hanging out with cool crowd. Thus the power of self-expression creatively. It goes much beyond talking. Through regular writings, she began to understand, express, and process her own authentic emotions and started feeling safe in expressing herself in social settings too. She started feeling alive again, being authentic, being genuine, being natural. That journal became her sanctuary space without any judgment. Through journaling, Maya created a mirror to see herself and her emotions clearly and safely. Now, let me warn you that there are different types of journal writing techniques. In my individual counseling sessions, I customize the treatment plan as per your personality, lifestyle, and unique needs, just like I did with Maya. If you are feeling stuck and confused due to a lot of information about mental health issues, you are welcome to reach out to me. I would love to support you. And we're gonna customize that what work for you. For now, you can also download my workbook in the description box below. Writing as per the prompts written in this workbook can help you greatly in releasing your intense emotions at your own pace, comfortably at home. Most of my clients are finding it helpful. Let us try to understand the power of creative expression. Think of creative expression like a lightning rod. Emotions, especially trauma, carry a charge like a storm cloud. Unprocessed and unreleased traumas and emotions left in the body can destroy our energetic balance. You might have observed many times how a disturbing thought right away make your body also feel some pain, some disturbance somewhere. Through creative expression, which could be writing, dancing, painting, sculpting, or cooking, or we can direct that charge into art instead of self destruction. It's emotional alchemy. You are transforming heavy and stuck energy into something visible, understandable, and often quite beautiful. One easy example to understand the power of self expression is songs. With many good singers, you can feel their pain is pouring out and is touching your heart and soul, but is not hurting you. It has some strange peace, some empathetic connection, and love for everybody. And that's how you fall in love with that singer and their voice. That's how that beautiful song spread love and connection in this whole world. Lady Gaga has openly shared her struggles with PTSD after enduring sexual assault at a very young age. Rather than keeping it buried and hidden and letting it suck her soul, she channeled her pain into her performances, lyrics, and advocacy. Her song, Till It Happens to You, became a voice for countless survivors of trauma. It was not just a single hit, it was representing a lot. A person's creative expression supports and spreads love to everyone who pays attention to it. Creatively expressing yourself through singing gave her a stage not just to entertain and make a career, but to heal out loud for herself and helping others also in healing. Like a ripple effect, creative expression helps in healing the collective trauma as well. I have another real story to share how deeply effective and healing creative expression can be. This story, maybe you might have heard, is about Jim Carrey. We all know Jim Carrey for his wild comedic brilliance. But behind the scenes, Carrey struggled with depression and deep existential crisis. He was expressing himself not only through acting, which is another form of creative expression, and attending therapy, he also started painting. His enormous, expressive canvases become a window into his emotional world. He once said, "Painting helps me to heal. It quiets the noise." So what began as a private act of release became a healing practice, giving his pain a new form, a new meaning, and most importantly, authentic self-expression of emotions. Now let us address some myths about creative expression, because that's what keeps people away from real happiness and inner peace. Creative expression is not about talent, it's about truth. You don't need to be a great singer, poet, painter. You can scribble your thoughts in a notebook. You can doodle while you are reflecting. Sing in the shower. It doesn't matter how it sounds and how it looks. Just sing. You are not on stage and you are not a professional singer and no one expects you to be. You are singing for yourself. Dance in your kitchen if you feel shy dancing in front of others. You can dance when no one is there. You can make a feeling playlist of songs or emotional songs that let your emotions breathe. The goal is not to look good or perfect or that's how it should be. The goal is to release of emotional energy. So give yourself permission to be authentic. Feel as it is and release as it is. Then you will really feel the power of freedom. I hope you are finding this video helpful. If yes, it would make sense to like, share and subscribe so that you could continue receiving my videos without looking for them, and it could be helpful for anyone else too. Now let us try to understand the neuroscience of expression and why it works so beautifully. Research shows that creative expression activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that processes emotion, insight, and logic. It bridges the gap between limbic system, where emotional memories live, and language, helping your brain to make sense of what once felt chaotic or unspeakable and helping it release. In other words, when you journal, paint, sing, sculpt, do anything with your hands, any creative work with your hands, you are literally rewiring your brain to process trauma effectively. By the way, if you are looking to learn and practice neuroscience-based techniques and methods all in one place to practice at home at your own convenience, you are welcome to buy my book, Heal Your Inner Child. It's available on Amazon. It's available in all 4 versions, including audio version. So you don't have to read, you can just listen. This book also comes with 10 bonuses, which are basically worksheets to help you being on track in daily practices. So out of all those 10 bonuses, you can pick any one of them, whatever you feel like working on. This is also reminding me my own experience with creative expression. During my younger years, I was an all-rounder artist doing different kind of creative expression, stitching, embroidery, cooking, writing stories, writing poems, painting, you name it, and I have done that. And it was literally keeping me alive in those traumatic situations. And those days, those activities are the only thing I like about that part of my life. I have another interesting story to share about when I reconnected with creative expression and how it brought up the unprocessed trauma. It happened when I was learning new techniques in the beginning of my professional career. So I took admission in a course, and the course was trauma-focused art and expressive art techniques. Well, I got my first homework, which looked very simple and easy. I was told to draw my family home and myself as a child, a single page, that's it. And it was just like, okay, it's nothing, it's very easy. But you would be surprised to hear that within a few minutes of doing that drawing, I started crying. Not just shedding tears, but crying my heart out. Why did that happen? Because that authentic drawing touched my unprocessed childhood trauma. And it addressed the years spent in that house, which was like a civil jail. So art did that magic, helping me release. I somehow submitted the homework after crying for 2-3 hours. I went to sleep and woke up next morning oddly feeling better. So that experience was an eye-opener for me as a person living with trauma and also as a beginner counselor. So, yeah, that's the power of creative expression. The peace and happiness you will feel from an authentic self expression through art is beyond words and logical thinking. Creative expression doesn't just help you survive trauma and heal, it helps you reclaim your voice after being silenced. It invites your pain out of the shadows and into the light. It's not about producing a masterpiece, it's about being honest with yourself in a way your nervous system understands it. Most of the time, I hear my clients saying, I am not creative, I'm not a drawing person. Well, it would say, I'm going to say that let it go. Let go any expectation of being good, nice, best, amazing. Just let it go. Just express yourself. Do anything which make you help release emotion in most organic manner. Read aloud, sing, dance, make something using your hands. It could be anything. It could be playing with sand. It could be cleaning at home as well. Just anything in any manner. No rules, no judgment. This is not the purpose of creative expression. If you remember as a child, you used to draw, hum, sing loudly, create, play, destroy, and again create in your own way. Trauma and this world made you overcautious. Healing is not about becoming someone else or being what others want you to be. It's about remembering who you were before this world make you forget. Now I will repeat what I always say in each video, that if you are struggling to take even simple easy baby steps, I would advise you to get professional help. Do not keep living with emotional injuries. You are worth of living a happy and fulfilling life just the way you want it. You are the creator of your life and you still have a lot of power. If you want to improve yourself non-medicinally, you can reach out to me. I'm professionally trained and experienced in EMDR and EMDR intensives, which are internationally popular in faster healing for people living with traumas and any emotional and mental health issues. It could be any rational block as well or unhealthy habits. I can help you if you let me. So thank you for being here and taking care of yourself, such as watching this video. When you are investing in yourself, others around you are also healing. I hope you found today's video helpful. Don't forget to watch other videos in this series of trauma healing hacks. Maybe you would like something helpful there as well. Bye for now. I will meet you in my next video. Take care.